Imagine decades of experience, a library of solved problems, navigated crises, and hard-won successes, all sitting on a shelf. Now, picture this: raw, untamed energy. A brilliant idea taking its first breath in a garage or a small co-working space. These two worlds seem so far apart. One has the map, the other has the destination. What if we could build a bridge? This is the power of grand mentoring, connecting seasoned professionals with the next generation of innovators. Many startups fail, not from a lack of passion, but from a lack of perspective. They repeat mistakes that have been solved 1,000 times before. They're trying to navigate a minefield without a map. A single piece of advice could be the difference between a dead end and a breakthrough. On the other side, retirement or career transitions can leave a void. A lifetime of knowledge can feel untapped. There's a deep human need to share what we've learned, to see our experience make a difference, to have purpose. Grand mentoring is that bridge. It's not about a job, it's about a legacy. It's volunteering your most valuable asset, your wisdom. So, what does this actually look like? It's not about running their company, it's about being a sounding board. It could be a 1-hour call every other week, a coffee meeting once a month, a simple email exchange when they hit a roadblock. The role is to ask the right questions, not to provide all the answers. Have you considered this? What's your plan for that? Let's talk about the incredible benefits for you, the mentor. First, it's invigorating. You get a front row seat to innovation. This energy is contagious. It keeps your mind sharp, engaged, and connected to the pulse of the modern economy. Second, it provides a profound sense of purpose. Your experience isn't just a memory, it's an active, powerful tool for good. You're not just telling war stories, you're helping a new generation avoid the same battles, helping them build something that lasts. Third, you learn too. You'll be exposed to new technologies, new business models, and new ways of thinking. It's a two-way street. You might have mastered the boardroom, but they've mastered social media marketing. That exchange is priceless. It also expands your network in surprising ways, connecting you with a vibrant community of ambitious, forward-thinking people. Now, what's in it for the startup? The benefits are immense. First and foremost, perspective. A founder is often too close to their product. A mentor can provide that crucial 30,000-foot view they desperately need. They help startups avoid reinventing the wheel syndrome. Common problems in HR, finance, and operations have known solutions. A mentor can save them hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars simply by saying, "I've seen this before. Here's the shortcut." Secondly, credibility and network access. A recommendation from a respected veteran can open doors that are otherwise locked tight. It could be an introduction to a key supplier, a potential investor, or their first big client. This is social capital in action. Third, emotional and strategic support. Entrepreneurship can be an incredibly lonely journey. A mentor acts as a confidential sounding board, a steady hand during turbulent times. They've weathered storms before. This support system helps build resilience, which is a startup's most critical non-financial asset. So, you're convinced? You have a lifetime of experience to share. How do you get started? It's easier than you think. First, start local. Search online for local startup incubator, co-working space, or small business development center. These organizations are hubs of activity and are almost always looking for experienced mentors to join their programs. Explore online platforms. Websites like Score or even professional networks like LinkedIn have groups dedicated to mentorship. Second, define your offer. What are you an expert in? Marketing? Finance? Operations? Leadership? Be specific. You don't need to be an expert in everything. A deep well of knowledge in one or two areas is incredibly valuable. Third, prepare a simple one-page summary of your background. Not a resume for a job, but a mentor profile. Focus on problems you've solved and experience you can offer rather than just titles you've held. Fourth, reach out. Send a polite, concise email to the organizations you found. Introduce yourself and your desire to volunteer. Be clear about your time commitment. I have 2 to 4 hours a month available to provide guidance to an early stage company. Fifth, the chemistry check. When you meet a potential mentee, treat it like a first date. Is there a good rapport? The best mentoring relationships are built on mutual respect and a genuine connection. Don't force it if the fit isn't right. Remember, your role is to guide, not to dictate. Empower them to make their own decisions with better information. You are the lighthouse, not the tugboat. You provide light to show the rocks, but they have to steer the ship. This act of giving back creates a virtuous cycle. The startups you help today will build the economy of tomorrow. Some of those founders, inspired by your example, will go on to become mentors themselves, passing the torch to the next generation. Your wisdom doesn't have to retire when you do. It can be planted in new gardens, where it can grow in ways you can't even imagine. It's a legacy that isn't measured in dollars, but in the success, innovation, and resilience you helped foster in your own community. So look around your community. The next great idea is waiting for your wisdom.